Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Collin Rogers here. Had some the first flakes of the year, the first flakes of the season, I should say, this morning, and it's still going this afternoon. We'll see some snow showers continue at times this afternoon, and the lake effect will really start to ramp up here later on this afternoon and this evening if you're right up against the lake shore. And then we'll see some more lake effect continue into our Monday afternoon and our Monday evening. Most of us, I think, should see a break in the snow come late tonight and for our Monday morning. But I'll show you, I'll time it out, show you hour by hour, and I'll break down how much more snow we're expecting between now and early Tuesday morning. But we are seeing some light snow showers falling on our downtown Kalamazoo camera. Looking like a little snow globe out there right now. Some cloudy skies. You can see those snow-covered roofs, the snow-covered trees and the grass. But those roads are primarily wet. So that's been the good news. Temperatures have been hovering right around freezing. So, unless we get those heavier bursts of snow, the roads have stayed mainly wet. That could change, though, this evening. Once the sun goes down, if we get some heavier bands of some lake effect snow, especially closer to the lakeshore, that's when we could be dealing with some more hazardous travel and also some lower visibility as well. Gwen, good afternoon to you. Thanks for tuning in. But right now, let's go ahead and make this bigger so you can see it. Just some light snow showers coming down in Kalamazoo. Let's go ahead and show you how much snow we've already picked up. This was last night and this morning. Edwardsburg, that's down in Cass County, 3 inches of snow reported there. Niles and Berrien County, just shy of 3 inches. Kinderhook, Southern Branch County, 2.5 inches. Portage in the house picked up 2 inches, as well as Plainwell. Eaton Rapids as well. Here at the station, I measured just shy of 2 inches, 1.8 to be exact. Three Rivers, 1.7 in St. Joe County. Hastings, Berry County, 1 inch, as well as Paw Paw and Van Buren County. Caledonia up in Kent County picking up 1 inch, and Gobles in Van Buren County just shy of 1 inch of snow. That was last night, and this morning we will see much higher totals, especially closer to the lake in our snow belt this afternoon, tonight, and Monday afternoon and Monday night. Sheila, good afternoon to you. Checking in from the Cereal City. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sheila. All right, let's go ahead and look at Grand Rapids. We do have some snow falling there, some lower visibility as we take a live look at our downtown Grand Rapids camera. That's looking south over US 131 in downtown. Have some snow showers still falling, but you'll notice those temperatures hovering right around freezing. So we're not going to see much snow on the roadways. That's the good news. But we could have a few slick spots when we get those heavier bursts of snow that end up developing this afternoon and this evening. Notice GR right at 32 degrees, as well as Hastings and Marshall and Coldwater, Kalamazoo, sitting right around freezing, setting at 31 degrees. South Haven, a little warmer right now, closer to the lake at 36 degrees. All right, so let's go ahead and look at satellite and radar. What we're seeing is some snow showers actually developing on the backside of this low. We're kind of getting a northeasterly wind right now, and there's enough moisture from Lake Huron that we're actually seeing these snow showers developing in areas like Kent County, Montcalm County, Ionia County. This is actually going to work its way further to the south and the west throughout the day today. So that'll fill in later on this afternoon and this evening and more areas like Kalamazoo and Allegan, and eventually it's going to make its way further south. You'll notice over Lake Michigan, we have a lake effect band setting up. All right, that's some heavy duty stuff right there. And that's eventually going to swing around and hit and impact areas like Berrien, Western Van Buren, also Oceana, possibly Western Muskegon counties later on this afternoon and this evening. We could have some pretty heavy rates of snow in that. That's why we do have a winter weather advisory and winter storm warnings, by the way. An advisory for Oceana and Van Buren counties, that technically only goes through tonight. They're probably going to extend it or upgrade those counties to a winter storm warning for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And then Berrien County, you're under a winter storm warning. That's through Monday evening. Cass County under a winter weather advisory through Monday evening. So in the advisories, we're expecting around 3 to 6 inches of snow, Western Van Buren, Western Cass, and also Western Oceana counties. And then the warning, we're expecting 6 to 12 inches of lake effect snow. I will say, we may see Van Buren County, we may see Oceana get upgraded to a winter storm warning. Kind of two different thought processes. So we have two different National Weather Service offices. Grand Rapids covers pretty much all our counties with the exception of Berrien, Cass, St. Joe, and Branch counties. Those are covered by National Weather Service, Northern Indiana. So Northern Indiana put out a warning for Berrien and an advisory for Cass. That's through Monday evening. That's pretty much when we're going to see this lake effect event wrapping up. Grand Rapids is covering it day by day. So they have an advisory right now for Van Buren and Oceana County through tonight. We'll see the lake effect taper off for a brief time tonight before it returns tomorrow. So I think that Van Buren and Oceana, maybe even Allegan, maybe even Muskegon County, will see those advisories extended and possibly upgraded for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Keith and Melissa hate the snow and the cold. It could go away already. It's going to be a long winter, Keith and Melissa. Good afternoon to you, by the way. Ashley, good afternoon to you. Marissa, St. Joe could possibly see an advisory, Marissa. As of now, though, National Weather Service Indiana not going with that. And here's why I think, though. It's mainly going to be western St. Joe County that sees advisory level snow. So it's going to be kind of on the border, right, if they issue an advisory or not for St. Joe County. And we'll get a better idea of how far inland those bands make it here over the next 12 to 24 hours as we get some more runs of our short-range convective models, and we'll have a better idea, Marissa. Kristen, good afternoon to you. So the newest change is Van Buren County was added to the winter weather advisory. Otherwise, all of these are the same as what I was showing you this morning on News Channel 3 between 7 and 9 a.m. All right, let's go ahead and time things out hour by hour, shall we? So we'll notice some more snow showers continue inland. Just some minor accumulation is expected there. Notice our lake effect band starts to curl in and hitting areas like western Oceana, western Van Buren, western Cass, and Berrien counties. We could see some heavier rates of snow with that band. During the daytime hours, temperatures should be above freezing. So hopefully our roads aren't too bad, but once that sun goes down, things could change pretty quickly. So let's advance forward into the evening hours. Notice some widespread snow showers, heavier rates of snow possible in western Van Buren, western Cass, and for all of Berrien County. As those temperatures drop below freezing, that's when we're looking at the chance for some snow starting to stick to the roads. You also have those visibility issues kind of rise, right, when the sun goes down. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about after sundown this evening and tonight, really before the midnight hour. And then I think after midnight, we'll start to dry up. And notice we actually start to clear out a little bit. And with the clear conditions, that will allow temperatures to get pretty cold pretty quick. So we're going to be in the teens and low 20s tonight. Not snowing for your Monday morning commute, but I will say this, if we have enough snow that falls later on this afternoon and this evening, and then those temperatures drop down to the teens and the 20s, we could be dealing with some slick spots tomorrow morning, even though that snow is not coming down for your Monday morning commute. So just be mindful of that. Give yourself a little bit of extra time Monday morning as you're heading to work or school. Kristen, good afternoon to you. Orlo, good afternoon. Marissa's teaching in Sturgis. All right, you're praying. Orlo, hello to you. Chris, checking in from Coopersville. And Crystal, have to drive home from Gun Lake Casino. Oh, hot now at 10 to Kalamazoo. All right, well, we could be seeing some snow showers falling, Crystal, for your drive down 131 from Allegan County down into Kalamazoo. So just keep that in mind. Give yourself a little bit of extra time. Joshua, hello to you. All right, now let's look at Monday. All right, so we're going to see some lake effect snow this afternoon, some widespread snow showers this afternoon and this evening. It fizzles out tonight. Really, the lake effect snow just moves more over Lake Michigan. So for us here in West Michigan, we're going to see a break in the snow late tonight and tomorrow morning. But notice what happens tomorrow afternoon. All right, those winds shifting back northwest, and we're going to see the lake effect continue Monday afternoon, or redevelop, I should say, move back into West Michigan Monday afternoon. Temperatures right around freezing. So we could be seeing that snow sticking to the roads. That'll continue Monday evening. And some models, some of our short-range models indicating a pretty gnarly band of lake effect snow Monday evening west of US 131. So that's snow belt, Muskegon, Holland, South Haven, down into Berrien County, Cass County, Van Buren County, maybe as far east as Kalamazoo. That's going to be something we're watching. You know, where exactly does that band set up? This particular model, this particular run, it shows it, you know, you can see it on your screen. but that can easily wobble around a little bit, right? It could easily wobble a little bit to the west. It could easily wobble a little bit further to the east. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on where that band sets up. Either way, some pretty heavy rates of snow are possible. So Monday, as you're coming home from work or as you're leaving school, we could be dealing with those heavier bands of some lake effect snow in those typical spots that see it in our snow belt west of US 131. That'll continue throughout our Monday night, fizzling out late Monday night. And then eventually, I think by Tuesday morning, most of us should be dry. But then we'll see another wave of energy bring some more light snow showers Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening. So a pretty active pattern over the course of the next 48 hours or so. And that's going to bring varying amounts of snow, right, depending on where you're at. With any lake effect event, we know that we can get those drastically different snowfall totals just about 5 miles away, right? You can be at your house and see 4 inches of snow. You drive 5 miles east or west, and all of a sudden there's 8 inches of snow on the ground, right? That's going to be this kind of setup once again. It's a lake effect event from here on out. We'll see some light system snow, if you will. It's more some widespread snow showers, we'll call it, inland throughout this afternoon and this evening. So that's why I think we could see up to 1 inch in areas like Big Rapids, Montcalm County, 1 to 3 for that light blue shading. That mainly coming this afternoon and this evening. And then I think those favored snow belt areas, the favored areas for lake effect snow, that's where we'll see those higher totals. And we're going to see one round this afternoon and this evening, and then another round Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So this is through Tuesday morning, through late Monday night. Keep that in mind. This isn't all falling today. But I think that we're going to see some higher amounts in that 3 to 6 inch shading, that dark blue shading, and the heaviest totals, Western Oceania, also Western Van Buren, Western Cass, and Berrien counties. Between now and between early Tuesday morning, yeah, we could be dealing with 6 to 12 inches of snow. I'll reiterate that we're going to see those drastically different snow totals in just a short distance because we're dealing with lake effect snow. But we could be dealing with some heavy bursts of snow with these lake effect bands. So just keep in mind, I know it's been a while. Most of us have driven in lake effect snow. Most of us have seen lake effect snow if you've lived in West Michigan, but it's the first one of the year. So just a reminder, you know, keep it slow on those roads. We could see those rapid reductions in visibility and also those rapid changes in road conditions, right? So maybe driving down 94, Kalamazoo County, all is good. Roads are wet. You enter into a heavier snow band in Van Buren County, boom, visibility drops, and we're dealing with snow-covered roads. So that's the kind of setup we're going to be dealing with this afternoon, this evening. We'll get a break on Monday morning, but then it's the same drill for your Monday afternoon and Monday evening. And then Tuesday, we could see some more widespread lighter snow showers here and there as a weak little wave passes by. All right, Eileen, good afternoon to you. You're very welcome. Tina, Watervliet in the house. All right, Joshua checking in from Kazoo. Peg, good afternoon to you. Sharon, afternoon from Union City. Craig saying winter definitely here. And Marissa, false winter, then back to fall, and then true winter. Yeah. Right. All right. So we're dealing with a little taste of winter, if you will, but we will have some more fall-like weather on the way later this week. I'll show you that in the 7-day here in just a second, but get a good look at that snow forecast before I change it over. Light blue shading 1 to 3, dark blue shading 3 to 6, pink shading 6 to 12 inches. This is now through early Tuesday morning. We're going to see the heaviest bursts of snow. The best chance at picking up some accumulation is going to be between now and this evening. And then once again, Monday afternoon and Monday evening. We may need to tweak this a little bit depending on where those snow bands end up setting up, especially Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So just keep that in mind. You know, when we're 24 hours or more out with a lake effect event, yeah, the forecast is going to need some tweaking, right? So keep that in mind for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Jerry, checking in from Benton Harbor. Tina, hello to you from Brooklyn. Joshua, this is not due to Hurricane Melissa. No. Martin, what's Battle Creek looking like? All right, you're in that light blue shading. White blue or light blue is 1 to 3. That's between now and Tuesday morning. You're very welcome, Joshua. Mark, good afternoon to you. Checking in from Sturgis. And Jerry, chilling but still doing leaf removal. Oh my gosh, that's got to be more difficult in the snow, right? Jennifer, why I moved to South Carolina. Yeah, all right. You're a little bit warmer and less snowy than us, I'm assuming, Jennifer, down in South Carolina. All right, 7-day forecast. Here we go. Let's look at it. So some snow showers inland Everyone can see some snow showers, some minor accumulation this afternoon and this evening. We could get some heavier rates of snow this afternoon, late this afternoon and this evening, close to the lakeshore, really close to the lakeshore. The rest of us are just dealing with some scattered snow showers. Everyone is going to see a break from the snow. We dry up tonight. We should be dry tomorrow morning, but then those winds shift back out of the northwest, and guess what comes racing back into West Michigan? The lake effect snow, Monday afternoon, Monday evening, Monday night. That's when I think we could see some more heavy rates of snow, especially west of US 131 in our snow belt. So those areas that typically see the heavy lake effect snow. I'm talking Berrien County, I'm talking Cass County, I'm talking Van Buren County, especially western Van Buren, western Allegan, Oceana County, maybe even as far east into extreme western Kalamazoo and extreme western St. Joe County. We'll keep an eye on that. That would be Monday afternoon, Monday evening, Monday night. We're seeing that second round of lake effect, if you will. We could see a weak little wave push through on Tuesday. That'll bring us some light snow showers, not much more accumulation, if anything at all. But we could see those festive flakes falling once again on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, back into the 40s. We're talking rapid snow melt with that sun shining Wednesday and Thursday. And then look in the 50s for your Friday and your Saturday, maybe some flirting with 60 degrees, do I dare say, on Saturday. So yeah, a big warm up on the way. We'll have some above average temperatures by the end of the week. We just have to get through these few days of some more winter-like conditions between today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. And then if you're not a fan of the cold and snow, well, the end of the week is for you. All right, let's catch up on these comments. Joshua, do we get warm? Yeah, so that's your 7-day, Joshua. Warmer weather on the way. Jennifer saying yes. I think she's excited for the warmer weather. Oh yeah, she's replying to me assuming that they were dealing with some warmer weather down in South Carolina. Martin, you're very welcome. Joshua, still too early for Thanksgiving week. Give me a week and we'll get a better idea. Maybe next weekend I can dig more into Thanksgiving. Aaron, checking in from Otsego. All right. Only half an inch there. Yeah, so we had some higher totals this morning, south of 94. From here on out, we're looking at more of a lake effect setup. So that will favor our snow belt now. So now we shift from, all right, our southern counties being the highest totals. Now we're looking more at our snow belt. So western Allegan, western Van Buren, western Cass, Berrien, up into western Oceana counties, right? All right, so typically if you see those higher totals in our northwesterly favored lake effect zones, that's where we're going to be seeing those higher totals once again this afternoon, this evening, and then once again Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So, we didn't have many road issues this morning. Temperatures were right around freezing. The road stayed primarily wet. We did have a few spots that dealt with a few slick spots, but melted pretty quick. That may not be the same case this evening. If the rates of snow are heavy enough closer to Lake Michigan, we could be dealing with some more snow-covered roads, some more treacherous travel. Keep that in mind. Also some lower visibility as possible. And then Monday afternoon, Monday evening especially, I think is when we could be seeing some more hazardous road conditions, right? So we could be dealing with some more snow-covered roads where we get those heavier bands of lake effect snow that end up developing. And also we'll have to keep visibility in mind because we could see those rapid reductions in visibility with this lake effect setup Monday afternoon and Monday evening once again. All right, Aaron, I'm assuming you're talking about Otsego. I'll go back and show you the snow map because depending on where you're at, it's very different in terms of snowfall totals. Kelly saying she loves the snow. All right, well, you're a big fan of the forecast over the next few days. And Joshua saying hi to everyone. All right, so I'll leave you with this snowfall forecast. This is from this afternoon all the way through Monday night into early Tuesday morning. So keep that in mind. All right, I think we're going to see two windows of opportunity for some snowfall accumulation. Minor accumulation inland this afternoon and this evening. And then we could see some higher amounts really close to the lakeshore. I'm talking Berrien, extreme western Van Buren, and Oceana counties. Then we all get a break. All right, it doesn't mean the snow's over. It means we're just in a break. All right, we could even see a little bit of sunshine for your Monday morning because then the lake effect snow ramps back up Monday afternoon and Monday evening. So this map includes all of it. Just because the snow stops doesn't mean, oh, it's done. It'll be back Monday afternoon, Monday evening for our snow belt. So that's when I think we could see some more higher totals for Western Allegan, Van Buren, Cass, Berrien, and then also up into Western Muskegon and Oceana counties. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of like a two-part system, right? We have another round of some lake effect, which could be heavy Monday afternoon and Monday evening. And then a little wave of some light snow showers Tuesday. And then we're done talking about snow for the rest of the week. It's a long winter, but for the rest of the week, after Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, we're done with the snow. All right, that is that. Keith will be in tonight. He'll have the latest updates on our lake effect snow. He'll be tracking it live. And then he'll also have a little better idea on what our lake effect event is shaping up for Monday afternoon and Monday evening. Also, not going to downplay our cold temperatures tonight. Teens and low 20s. So what will be dry tomorrow morning, we could be dealing with some slick spots out in those roads just due to how cold it will be overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind as well. But Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson in tonight. He'll be on News Channel 3, 6:30. ARC West Michigan at 10, News Channel 3 live at 11. I'll be in for Jeff tomorrow morning. I'll have you covered 4:30 to 9 a.m. on News Channel 3. Should be dry during that time period, but cold. So we could still be dealing with some slick spots. I'll have you covered tomorrow morning. And also I'll be on News Channel 3 at noon tomorrow. That's when I think we could start seeing that lake effect snow moving back into West Michigan and ramping up once again. So kind of a very busy forecast. We're not going to be seeing snow the whole time, but kind of these rounds of snow, these waves of lake effect snow. And then throughout the rest of the afternoon, this evening, we could see some snow showers that could drop some minor accumulation for most of West Michigan. All right, Mark, you're very welcome. Everyone have a good afternoon. Have a good night. Catch Keith tonight on News Channel 3. I'll be in dark and early tomorrow morning. Enjoy your snowy Sunday, everyone. Catch you later. Bye.